welcome back. So today I just wanted to have a mental health check-in with everyone and mainly just kind of let you know where I'm at with everything going on. So I just thought we'd get right into it. So I just wanted to firstly say, like, I'm sorry if my videos don't seem as, like, they don't have the same energy or they don't have the same kind of oomph to them. As isolation has been going on, it has been a way more tougher on my mental health than I thought it would be. You know, like, I've been doing the things that I suggested in my previous video about things to do, and you know, sometimes nothing really helps how you feel, and that's okay. It sucks when you feel like nothing can really help how you feel or make you feel better, or nothing can help you feel distracted from what you're feeling. I know that it can be frustrating, and I just kind of wanted to say, you know, if anyone else is feeling like this, you know, you're not alone. I think as well it's the not knowing of how long this will be around for, or how long we'll have to stay in for, and you know, abide by all these guidelines, and not seeing people that you used to see, and things, and just like doing things that you want to do. The things that have been hard for me as I have felt really low, not even, like, obviously I miss Greg, but I understand that, you know, we can FaceTime and stuff like that, and I'm not down just because of that. Like, obviously that makes me a bit sad, but it's not the main cause of how I feel. I think as well, when your space already feels quite isolated and you're then having to isolate in the said space, it can be quite hard. And I know a lot of people think, you know, why do I feel the way that I feel? You know, people have it worse than I do and things like that. And I just feel like that narrative, although we all think it, is harmful. Yes, people have it worse, but that doesn't mean that how you feel and what you're going through isn't valid. Because just because someone has it worse doesn't mean that how you feel isn't a good reason to feel the way you feel, if that makes sense. One of the things, like, I have been trying to stay away from social media, because I feel like when I spend too much time on it, it gets into my head a lot of all these different things, and it's just good to distance yourself, especially now when everyone's on it more than ever, and there's a lot of conflicting messages online, and it can just get a bit much. One of the things that has been more difficult for me personally is people still trying to prove that they have a good life, and like still feeling like they have to prove that everything in their life is great. And you know, your life doesn't have to be perfect right now, you know, like, there's a pandemic going on, like, it's not going to be perfect, you know what I mean? And I think that's the thing that has been getting to me more, is that people being, like, trying to be the person they were before this happened, or like trying to portray their life as if it's like the way that it's not. And I don't know why, like, that gets into my head a lot, and it's just a lot. So anyway, and I think it's difficult for anyone who has mental health issues, and especially if you are someone who still, like, needs support, or even if you are recovered, or you thought you were recovered, you know, it comes back and you're like, what is happening? Because same, and I don't know why I'm getting like emotional or whatever, but I'm trying to like power through it. And like it's okay to cry and to feel emotions. I just want to get through this video and get what I want to say out without having to stop or anything. I don't know why I'm getting emotional, but I think it's sometimes hard to talk about how you feel. And you know, we all just have to talk about it eventually. Especially more of like, you know, sorry, like the eating stuff, like it's just been really hard. And I never, like, I don't want to always be a person who always like reaches out. I guess I'm annoying that way, where I would rather try and figure it out on my own, because I had to do that since I left CAMS. You know, like I never got adult services. They basically, as I said in my last video, turned me away because I wasn't a certain way and I looked well and blah blah blah. But yeah, that's just been really difficult, more than ever. I don't know why, because I thought I had it somewhat under control. But I think it's the constant pressure of people putting on social media that they're like going runs and exercising all the time, and then if I'm feeling down and I can't get outside, it's like, you know, I need to be doing more to like keep fit or to lose weight or whatever. And it's not the case, like you don't always have to, and I know that, like you don't always have to go outside and to exercise. You can exercise inside, but you might not physically feel okay to do that, and that's okay too. Like you don't have to if you don't feel like it. I just feel like there's so much pressure to keep fit while this is going on, and it just gets a lot for me as someone who has a history of always trying to like control things and to lose weight and things like that. And I'm not even, don't feel like I'm making any sense, but yeah, like it's just gotten a bit suffocating a little bit, with all these people always talking about like, and I know like it's annoying because that's when I know when it's getting bad again, because it's like not like things that wouldn't normally annoy me would annoy me more when everything's getting overwhelming. Like things like people talking about exercise or exercising all the time, like that wouldn't usually affect me because it's a part of life, but it's when I kind of slip into that mindset when it takes over, it starts to get too much. And obviously I have to take responsibility that I'm not going to tell people you can't exercise, you can't do this, because not any way am I saying that. I'm just expressing how I feel, and I don't know why I've gotten so upset in this video, but I think as someone who has a YouTube channel on mental health, it's extremely beneficial for me to be honest with how I feel, and I didn't want to put anything out that was like sad and upsetting, because you know, like especially when times are already hard as it is, so I apologise for that, but yeah, I just wanted to, you know, say how I kind of felt and how it does feel suffocating and it is hard. And you know, I'm the type of person who, as well, maybe it's a Capricorn thing or just a Megan thing, I'm very stubborn in the sense of I think it's more in the sense that I've been hurt by so many people especially more so last year. It's just kind of affected how I deal with things, that I would rather suffer in silence than people see me suffering, because I don't want people to judge that if I'm too open and things. I'm not very good at explaining this, but yeah, I just got hurt so much in like last year, and it just really kind of changed how I kind of would go about things, and kind of just made me look at it saying, you know, I can't let people see me suffer, because if they do, they'll judge this, or they'll be like, haha, well look, she's like not doing good, well we're not in our life, and stuff like that. And it just seems ridiculous, and I know it seems ridiculous, but that's just sort of the way things are going in my brain at the moment. I have been, you know, like trying to do things to keep me distracted, like painting. I mean, if you follow me on social media and you saw my awful attempts at art, it was really fun though, you know, just to get kind of how you're feeling out on paper. I've been doing loads of baking. As I've said before, I have IBS, and that also sort of has been hard. Like, it had gotten a lot better, but it got a lot hard to manage a couple of weeks ago, and it's just been very stressful. So because of this IBS, I can't have tons of dairy, which I have spoken about before, I think. Or if people know me personally, they will know that I have spoken about this before, where I can't have lots of dairy, and I'm not lactose intolerant. For some reason, it just doesn't agree with me. So I'm sort of like, I wouldn't really class myself as a vegan, because I still have like some chocolate and things like that, but I really had to cut out so much dairy because it just doesn't agree with me, which is sad too. So but yeah, so anyway, sidetrack again. I've been making a lot of vegan, dairy-free kind of, like, we made, what was it I made pancakes that they flopped, and then they got better as we got through the mix. We made cookies that tasted good, but they flopped. The brownies I made were really good, and everyone loved them. Even people in my family who, like all the people in my family who eat meat and things like that, they thought they were really good, so I need to make them again. I'm going to be trying to make some vegan donuts too. So, and I think although baking is therapeutic, I think I have found it hard with everyone, because everyone's been baking things, is that, you know, like everyone's like trying to eat them all, and you don't want to miss trying to have one, and then the whole guilt of, oh my gosh, I've just eaten like so much of that, and then trying to tell your brain like it's fine. I don't know why I get emotional when I talk about eating stuff when I'm struggling with it. It's like weird. Like when I'm fine with it, like I can talk about it but without crying, but for some reason right now it's just a bit emotional apparently. But yeah, so I have been trying to do things to keep me kind of afloat, but it's just been weird. I just have been in a weird place lately. And especially like just with isolation, it kind of makes you aware of a lot of things, or make you realise a lot of things. And you know, it has made me realise that, you know, I don't really feel close to people as such right now, which really sucks. And I just don't feel like I have any, like, I feel like I have friends like in different countries, like in England and things, but like I just don't feel like I have friends here, which sucks so much. And then when you come to that realisation, it's a bit upsetting, but God, like I just wish I could stop getting emotional, it's ridiculous. But yeah, I'm gonna just stop talking. So I hope this video was okay. Like, I don't really think anyone can enjoy hearing someone talk about their own mental health and things like that. So I'm not even going to say I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope, you know, if you're feeling any of the same kind of feelings, that, you know, it's okay to feel like this and you're not alone and we can figure it out together. You know, I'll update my socials if I figure out how to get out of this little funk that I've got going on here. But yeah, so I'm really sorry if my videos don't seem as energetic as they usually do, or if I miss kind of like an upload day, although I did have upload days and then I kind of just started uploading whenever. So if I start only posting once a week, or if I miss a week, I hope you understand, just with how everything is, that it's just a bit tough right now. I'm going to try and record another video for this week just while I'm here. But if I don't end up, I might end up just using it for next week, just in case I don't feel up to it next week. But that's a whole nother week away, and you know, I might feel a little bit better, might feel worse, who knows. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching and for all your support, because I just noticed that we have reached 130 subscribers, which is amazing, and I appreciate all the support and the love so much. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.